Hey troops, Roxee here and welcome to Roxee Plays Games and welcome back to another episode of KSP2. It's been a little while since I played this. I've been smashing out some Pass of Exiles for the last few weeks. I'll put a card at the end to the first video if anyone is interested in watching those. Really good game, love it. Dungeon crawly type ARPG. But anyway, before I continue with the video, I'd like to do my usual thank you. So thank you for everyone who has liked my previous videos, and thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. As always, it is really appreciated, and as usual, we have all of the recent subscribers scrolling along the bottom there. A little bit jerky for some reason, I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll turn it off once everyone's name has gone through, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to mission control. I've already had a quick look around of what's going on, and in a nutshell, we've got this one here, Monobust, for 150 science, so we're going to pick that one up. Going green for 25 science, and spacewalking for 40 science. Now what we can do is buoyancy test, land a pod in a body of water on Kerbin for 40 science, and going green attach Science Junior to a vessel and perform an environmental survey on Kerbin. We can do the two of those really quickly, so I'm going to quickly do that one now, and then we can cash that 65 science in plus any science that we get from the EVA and the Science Junior. This is going to be a really simple craft. We just need one of them. We need a parachute on the top. We'll grab a couple of radial parachutes as well. Grab two of these. Make sure we're not blocking the door. We then want the Science Junior underneath. So that is what's going to be landing. We don't need a heat shield because we're not going to go that high. And we just want a small fuel tank, swivel engine, and we'll just put some aerodynamics on it as well, just to be sure that we're going to go in a straight line. Put three of them on there, and that's it. Really right there. Not quite, we forgot the decoupler. Let's get that on as well. Sort of stage it out because that's gone a bit wrong. Put you there, and then what I want to quickly do is with the parachute deploy setting, this one's going to go at around about 500. That'll do. Like I've said this before, why can't we just type in here? That would make it so much easier. Oh well, never mind. And these ones are going to go at about 300. Oh, God, got a spot on with that one. Perfect. Right, and that is our craft. Last thing to do is Bob went on the first one that we did. Last mission we did was a orbit around Kerbin. So Valentina can do this really quick one. Very simple, this one. We're literally just going to launch and we're going to aim in this direction here. And that's it. So let's launch. I'm gonna kind of head. Could we head south? Let's see. That's the direction. We'll head south. Head in that direction. And then let's stage that off. Hopefully we've got enough momentum to head over to the sea. Should be okay. Right, we are coming down, so I can stage the parachutes. I might have done that too early actually. Looks like we might end up landing on the land. It'll be right on the edge if we do land in the water. Because I went in the wrong direction at the very beginning. But we should be okay. Looks like we're going to be over the water. At least Valentina won't have a long swim back. A little short swim to the beach. That is literally right on the edge as well, isn't it? Oh, nice view anyway. Sunset. Moon should be over there. There it is. Beautiful. Right, got some science. We'll do an EVA. On a surface survey. Grab some science from her. And she can get back on board. We can recover the vessel, and that was the quickest mission possible. Right, so we've got 245 science, we've got 65 to collect from the mission center, or mission control. There's 40, and 25 to make 65 in total. Right, R&D centre, we've got 310 science. Right, so the plan is to go to the Mun. I know that obviously it's a game, it's unrealistic in many aspects, but I'm going to be reasonably realistic in the fact that what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send a probe up to the Mun first before I send any Kerbins. So to do that, we're going to need our probes, and these are the first probes that we can get. So we're going to research that one. I want to pick up specialised decoupling as well. To get that, all we need... Oh, and I also need small payloads, because I'm going to need furring. So to pick that up, I'm going to need the introductory construction. Don't really need any of that right now, I don't think. But we're going to grab that. We're going to grab that. That leaves me with 200. We're going to grab the Science Junior. It does exactly the same as what the Science Junior does, but it's a lot smaller, a hell of a lot smaller, and weighs obviously a lot less, 0.05 tons compared to, I don't know, what's that? Oh, where's the first one that we have? This one here, isn't it? But that's a ton, so it's a lot less. Right, is there anything else we want to pick up? Probably pick up Man London. Mun Landing. Man London? Donuts. I don't need any of them. Don't need... Oh, I didn't pick this up, did I? Derp. Don't need that. Don't need any of them. Don't need them right now. I will want this later, so we will leave that for now. We'll go to the VAB. And we are going to craft our vessel. We'll start off with the Hex. This is going to be our control center. This is the probe. We want science. So if you look at the size of that one compared to the size of that one, a lot smaller, but does the same thing. Right. I need to, for OCD reasons, get this on here nicely. And that's not nice enough. But what I can do is move it across. So, yep, that's good enough for now. We then want communication. I've been umming and ahhing. I've had a quick look at everything before recording this to kind of get an idea of what I was going to do. And I think I'm going to go for. I'm actually going to go for 2 of these. The reason why I'm going to go for 2 is one breaks for whatever reason, then I've got a second. If the second breaks, then I'm kind of screwed. But if one breaks, I've only got one, then I'm still screwed anyway. So double my chances of not getting screwed. We need battery power, or battery storage, I should say. So I'm going to go for 4 of them, and then we need some solar panels. Right, the question is, how do I do this? I think what I'm actually going to do is these ones, like one of these is roughly the same as 8 of these, but this will weigh 0.08, whereas this weighs 0.008, and this is going to be 0.006, so it is slightly lighter. So it's going to be more efficient, and the overall size, if you have 8 of them, is slightly bigger than one of these. So I can get away with, if I go for, let's go for 4 of these, I could probably get them around here, like this. I mean, it's not terrible. Not terrible. Then what we're going to do is we want some fairings on this. Ooh. Right there. This is basically going to protect this for launch. There we go. That'll do. Not perfect, but it'll be okay. We then want fuel tank. Now I could probably get away with this one. Definitely could get away with this one, but I'm going to over achieve on this one, and the reason being is if I decide to move this probe, basically this is going to go up to the Mun. It's going to do some basic Mun stuff, i.e. get the first mission done. But then if I need to do anything else, especially if I need a probe to do it, then I've got this already there, and I should have some Delta V left to be able to do some stuff with it. Won't be a lot, but it'll be some help. Well, that will be helpful. We've just come in, he's just been outside. Right, so I want coupling. I then want the big fuel tank. I want a swivel engine. I want the couplers, the side ones. And we're going to go for 3 or 4, I'm not sure. Kind of thinking, let's go for 4. And hopefully it won't be too much that we end up damaging stuff. We'll go for 4 of these beauties. Yep. Aerodynamics. And finally some, they're too big. They're probably too big as well. Let's go for these ones here. They're not massive. I can make them a bit bigger. Yep, that'll do. Beautiful. And that is it. This is going to be sat number 2, because I've already created one, so if this fails then I'll revert back to number 1, which is pretty much the same as this. I think Munsat 1 got 3 boosters instead of 4. My concern is if I go too fast, I've got too much thrust. I've got 3.4. Thrust to weight ratio 3.4. That's a lot. I'm going to be accelerating really fast. My concern is I don't know whether stuff that's under the fairing is going to burn up and break. It is possible. So we will see. I just need to sort my staging out. We'll go in there. We'll go in there. And you're going there. And then let's launch. We've got 6.2, plenty to get to the Mun. Circle our eyes around the Mun. And potentially go somewhere else if we need to. And off we go. So I am holding my D button now to turn towards the east as you're looking towards the right. It's not doing anything because these don't have a control circuit on them, and the swivel engine which is kicking in a second. Why is it not turning? We've got no gimbal on it. Right, let's revert back to VAB. Something's gone very wrong here. And I'm not quite sure what. It's almost like the engine broke. It shouldn't be, huh? It shouldn't be at all. Right, let's try that again. I'm a little bit confused with what just gone on then. Swivel engine. It's what I always use. Well, not always use, but it's what I picked. For some reason it's not wasn't doing anything. Very peculiar. Right, let's try that one again. Bit baffled by that. This is doing the same. You can see it's moving, but they're struggling to turn. Bizarre. Okay, well at least it's actually turning this time. It wasn't turning last time. So we're going to take it up to 70 kilometers. I'm going to cut the engine and then we'll coast up until we're about 30 seconds away from apoapsis, and then we'll cut the engines back in again. got engines there. And then we're just going to coast. We'll speed up time, so not such a long drag. We're going to take it up to about 30 seconds. Yeah, about there, and then we're going to stick the engines back on again. Engines. I'm going to bring it down to about 15 seconds now. And we can probably get rid of our fairing while we're here. So let's jettison this. Excellent. Slowly, so that's fine. I did a little turn there just because when I was doing the staging then things didn't separate straight away, or things didn't engage straight away. Let's drop the acceleration. We are getting pretty close to the periapsis, going into the positive now, which is good. Boom, that will do nicely. So apoapsis 77, periapsis 72, nice circle when we look at the map. Debris is going to be burning up in the atmosphere, and there is the mun. So we are going to, and normally what I like to do is get the mun, so it's kind of right on the edge there, click there, and then create a maneuver. Maneuver plan, yep. Yeah, we did that all on the training, that's fine. Yeah, that kind of gives you a good start of where we need to put the maneuver. And then if we push out, then we can do some slight adjustments if we need to. There we go. So what was the mission? We need to be greater than 60 kilometers, less than 2,400 kilometers. Well, that is 894, so straight away we've got that. 850 delta 1. We've got 288, 2,882, sorry, left in the bank. So that is great. Let us fast forward. Again, we can do this without looking at the map, without any problems. We're going to fast forward. We're going to aim actually, and then we're going to fast forward. Got the sun back, that's nice. I'm going to try and click on one of my antennas. If you can't click on an antenna, you can go into the parts manager, communication, and then you can extend them that way. Because I put them down as a pair, they come out as a pair. So we've got our antennas up. We've got sun on here for sure. 92%, that's great. And we're 16 seconds away from our maneuver. So basically, the moon will appear over the horizon when we get to about 20 seconds. Oh, there we go. Slightly earlier than 20 seconds. I'm saying that because I was quite good on the circularization and where we started, so it was actually quite close. We're going to do this burn now. You can see where we're heading. We'll stop it right on the nose of 0, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And then let's look at the map. Oh, we need to go a little bit further. That is fine. Let's just aim prograde, sorry. Retrograde is that one. Get rid of that, and we just need to do a tiny little burn. I'll do. 752,000, perfect. Right, so this is where we will need the map. Because what we want to do is we want to fast forward there. That's where the encounter is. So that point there, encounter Mun, is actually right on the edge of this kind of dome circly thing that's going on. The opposite end, this dome here, is this bit here, and this is leaving the Muns. Basically, we'll go around like this. Nope, sorry, we're going to go around like this. We'll have a little bit of a wiggle when we come in contact with the Mun, and then we kind of come back into this orbit, and then we then got this big eccentric orbit that's going on. If we don't do anything. But we will, because what we're going to do is just after the encounter, we are going to warp, and then that will bring us right in there, just like that. Beautiful. Right, we can do an experiment. Have we got anything to collect? Yes, we have. Fantastic. Oh, right there. Let's send that back while we can. Research, transmit all. We've got 50 data. The samples that's in the Science Junior will need to be they're in the Science Junior. It's like a I guess you could call it a physical sample that needs to go back. This probe will not be going back to Kerbin safely, so we'll forget about that. That's a goner, but we can collect science from another vessel, because providing you haven't handed it in, you can still keep collecting it, if that makes sense. So let's transmit all. That is transmitted nicely, and what we're going to do meanwhile, where is the sun? The sun's there, so we should hopefully be okay. Let's time warp to here, and then we're going to do a maneuver. I'm not going to use a maneuver plan because this is really straightforward. All I need to do is head retrograde. We don't even need to be like this. We can just look at these numbers here. But at the moment, we got a Apple apsis of minus 3,270,000 kilometers, and a periapsis of 752,000. We need to just bring this down from here and swing all the way around until it meets up to here. Really, really straightforward. It'll take a couple of seconds to do this. Do it slowly, because we will get our mission once that is sorted. There we go. And there's the orbit. And mission is complete. We haven't got any science yet. Nope. There we go. Done. Still got 1,898 science left. And we've got... that's all been sent. And our mission, monobust, is done. Obviously, we haven't got the EVA while in Kerbin orbit, but we can do that when we send up our next mission, which will be sending a curb in here. Really simple and straightforward. We just need to pretty much just make a stronger version of what we've already made, because obviously we're going to have a bit more weight on it, and then we will be landing and hopefully take off and send them back to Kerbin. Straightforward and simple, this one. So I think I'll call it an end of an episode, because that's took half an hour, say what, 20 minutes or so to actually do this mission. But constructing a rocket that's going to be capable of doing what we need to do, it's going to take a little bit longer. So what we'll do, actually I won't call it an end of an episode yet. What I will do is head back to, make sure you don't hit any of these revert, otherwise you'll have to do it all over again. We're going to head to mission control, turn that mission in, and see what else it gives us next. Yay, not reading all that rubbish out. If it read it out to me, I would listen to it, but I'll be bothered reading it. It's a lot of junk, to be honest. Thank you very much for 150 science. Right, one small step. 300 science to land on the Mon. First dibs, plant a flag within any mer on the Mon. Any mer? Would you land on a mer? One of the Mon's smooth, dark lowlands. Okay, right. And perfect circle. Establish an orbit around Kerbin with an apoapsis and periapsis each between 99 and 101. Interesting. Right, we got two options. We could send a probe back to do this. Alternatively, we could do it with our next mission when we send the Kerbin to land on the Mon. So Kerbin could do that one, that one, that one, and this one. We could do all four of them with the same rocket, spaceship, whatever you wish to call it. But we've got 270 science. Let's go to the VAB. Let's spend these points before we call it an end of an episode. Oh, I went to the wrong one. VAB, we wanted research and development, R&D. Right, we're going to pick up power launchers for sure. 180. That's unlocked to tier 2. Right, we've only got 90 left. Go back to here. Is there anything that I want to pick up? I'm kind of thinking struts for... Oh, do I need them? I can't see me needing any of this stuff for this next mission, to be perfectly honest. But I will need this for future missions for sure. Loads of stuff. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. Cool. Well, that was a successful couple of missions that we've done there. So we now have the probe. If we actually go to the tracking station, we can go to vehicles, vessels, and we can see we've got Munsat 2-1. We can focus on that. There he is there. And we can control it, we can destroy it, we can focus on it. Perfect. Well, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Nice short one to get us back into it. But if you have, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification. A card just appearing somewhere, top right, bottom left. I'm not quite sure where it's appearing, but that is for my Path of Exiles videos. Please do head over there and give it a watch and a like if you enjoy it. I'd like to say, if you haven't already subscribed, do hit that subscribe button. I'm getting loads of subscribers, which is really cool. Basically since December time, my subscriptions have gone up massively. And don't forget, it doesn't cost you a penny. You're not paying for any subscriptions, but it does help my channel grow and reach other people. So stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.